Okay, so let's come into a nice, comfortable seat. If you have a little candle, you can light your candle. And if we haven't met before, my name is Josephine and it's so nice to have you with me this evening. Also, a gentle reminder that however your day has been, you can let it go now. For the next hour, there is just you, your breath, and your body. And we have an opportunity here, a real opportunity, to just choose to notice how the body feels and to honor how the body feels at any moment in time, no matter what. And with that, I mean, I'll invite you to take lots of different postures, but if at any point it doesn't feel right, if at any point the shoulder is hurting, something doesn't work, feel free to not only adjust, feel free to simply release that pose and come into any pose that feels good for you. So for me, yin yoga is all about releasing the pressure, the idea that we should be a certain way, look a certain way, feel a certain thing. And instead it's an opportunity to really close our eyes and listen deeply to what the body truly needs. So with all of that said, I'm just here to say, I'll guide you through a wonderful yin practice, but please not only look after yourself, really listen to yourself. If you get cold, get up. That's the joy of doing it in your home. Grab another blanket. If all of a sudden you need, the toilet, go to the toilet. You look after you. This is an hour. This is your sanctuary for you. With all of that said and done, find a seat that feels like home. And let's go ahead and close our eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Take a deep breath into the belly. As you exhale, surrender any tension in the belly. Let it go. Take a deep breath into your heart. Notice how your heart feels. And as you exhale, just allow for the chest space to soften a little. Take another deep breath in here. And this time as you exhale, give yourself permission to completely soften all of your facial muscles. So you can soften the space between your eyebrows. Invite the eyelids to get a little heavier. And see if you can invite for the eyeballs to soften their movements. So we don't need to scan and plan right now. So the eyeballs can actually have a nice moment of rest, of softening and releasing. Let your cheeks release, let go. Let the lips gently slide apart. And invite for the tongue to surrender into the lower part of your mouth. Feel the crown of the head reaching up towards the heavens, connecting you deeply to our ancestors, to everyone and everything that came before us. And now traveling through the crown, through the spine, down through your sacrum and deep, deep down into the earth. Feel yourself deeply rooted, held and supported by our beautiful planet. Feel and embody the link that you are between the sky and the earth. Take a deep breath in here and a cleansing sigh out. We open up to this beautiful potentiality, this healing space that yin provides for us. The yin is the feminine, it's the deep trust. It is the deep release into the mysteries of life. Remembering that all life, all ideas, all creation comes not from knowing it all, having it all, fixing it all, organizing it all. It comes from deeply trusting that even in the deepest, darkest places, life grows because life wants to live. All life comes from darkness. A seed grows in the darkness of the richness of the deep black muddy soil. So even in the spaces that can feel unknown, deeply worrying at times, in those spaces, pure aliveness is there waiting for us. And so for the next hour, once again, relax the shoulders, relax the belly, surrender the mind, and open your heart. We open the space of the sound of the heart. Bring your hands to the heart. The sound is an ah. It's the resonance, the frequency of the heart. It opens the heart chakra, anahata, our center of unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness, and unconditional compassion towards ourselves and everyone else. So we practice tonight, not only for the benefit of ourselves, but the benefit of everyone else. I hope you'll join me on the ah. Doesn't matter if it's just silently in your heart or really loud. Take a deep breath into the heart. And just get used to your own sound. Just sigh it out. Ah. Now let's sing it. Deep breath in. Ah. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may all our thoughts, all our words, and all of our actions contribute to the happiness and the freedom of all beings everywhere. And may our practice, in small as well as big ways, contribute to the happiness and the freedom of all beings everywhere. Thank you so much for being here. Let's bow down to our heart. And whenever you're ready, you can gently place the hands onto the thighs and just go ahead and roll the head from side to side. Just gently easing yourself into the body. It might feel nice to take a full head roll. If that's not available, just enjoy the half head rolls. They're perfect as well. And now see if you can deepen your breaths a little bit. So just breathe into the body. Feel the body gently responding by expanding. With every exhale, can we soften? Can we release? Can we free up a little more space? If you want to join me on a little releasing sound, the sound is just deep breath in. One more like that, deep breath in. Send the sound into any sticky places. Amazing. Okay, my lovelies. Plant your right hand down. Keep your left sitting bone rooted and just extend your left arm up and over towards the right hand side. If it feels good, you can look up towards the sky. So we're just doing a gentle warm up here before we get into our yin. Just a little bit of, I wouldn't call it yang, but a little bit of movement here. 2 more breaths here. Notice that with each inhale, your body expands. It takes in fresh new energy, and with each exhale, there's a release, there's a letting go. And then let's go to the other side. So left hand down. Keep your right sitting bone heavy. Invite your right arm up and over the head and maybe look towards the sky. And again, just invite in some nice deep breaths here. Just noticing how the body is responding on this side. 1 more breath in. Let it go. And then come back up into center. Okay, my lovelies, you can go ahead and blink your eyes open. We're going to come up into our first yin pose, and it's going to be a really lovely restorative child's pose. So I like to use a bolster, but if you don't have that, you don't need any props. If you have like a nice blanket you can fold up, or yes, exactly, Claire, if you just want to add a few cushions, you can do that. But either way, don't worry, you don't need it. We can just separate the knees. My feet are together, knees are separate, exactly. I'm sitting down completely. That's it, Penny, well done, you got it. So I'm sitting down on my heels, And then I'm just going to invite whatever setup I have as close to my pelvic floor as possible. And then you're gently just going to walk ourselves forward and come into a really comfortable position. Again, remember, comfort is key. So if you're lying here and all of a sudden knees are hurting or hips or heels are hurting, ankles, if at any point this is painful, you feel free to maybe elevate your hips and have a little padding between sitting bones and heels, or even come to lie down and hug your knees into chest instead. Wonderful, you all look very comfortable there, so enjoy for the next few moments. But again, if all of a sudden you start to notice sensation that does not feel right, please honor that. But for now, close your eyes, fall in love, and for the next few moments, let's rest here. So especially here in the first few moments of our pose, notice how easily the mind agrees to this, or perhaps your mind might feel really busy. In either way is completely fine. And start to just deepen your breath a little bit. And I invite you to imagine that your breath is like an invitation to your mind. With each inhale, you invite your mind to come into the body, into the here and now. And with each exhale, as the body starts to get a little heavier, as your abdomen drops down into the cushion, as your shoulder blades release and slide down either side of your spine, notice if perhaps your mind, breath by breath, starts to gently go, oh yeah, this is a good spot to be in. For the next few moments, I will be quiet, offering you the space to really land. We are ever-changing beings in an ever-changing world. And although we are not meant to stay the same, it can feel very overwhelming at times with the constant changes. So by choosing a practice like Yin Yoga, we are offering our mind and our body and our hearts, our nervous system, an opportunity, a possibility to find a little more balance. We are reminding the nervous system what peace feels like. We are choosing to find peace within our own body before demanding it everywhere else outside of ourselves. One way to do this is to slow the breath down. So in your own way, I invite you to see if perhaps you can elongate your exhalations a little. So if you breathe in for a count of 5, make sure your exhalations are longer, perhaps as long as a count of 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10. Be nice and gentle here, but for a few moments, just explore how it feels to elongate your exhalations. Let's take a nice deep breath in here and let it go. Another nice deep breath in. And allow for your sitting bones to get even heavier. Very gently start to walk your hands back towards your knees. Take a moment. Very slowly you can blink your eyes open. And perhaps just place the cushion out to one side for a moment. Take your time here as you're coming out. As you inhale, maybe just look up to the sky, just open your chest a little. You can interlace the hands behind you, just open up. One more breath in here. Let it go. One more inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to start to walk ourselves forward. We are coming into a gorgeous hip opener. Again, make sure this one is right for you. I'll give you some different options. So we're coming towards a sleeping swan. So we're going to send your right knee forward behind your right wrist. We're going to try and send that right foot to the left a little bit. So notice I'm just sneaking it in front of the left knee. And then I'm going to slide myself back. Now, if your right sitting bone is in the sky, you might want to place a little bit of cushions or something underneath your right buttock. Lovely. And make sure the right knee is happy. If this feels good, you can start to fall forward and down. And we want to feel a nice stretch through the IT band, the outer right glute here. A little bit of a release through lower back. Now, so stay as you are and see if that's good. If it's not good, I'm going to give you lots of options. I'll spin around, so it's the same position. It's still my right leg at the front, but now you can see what's going on in my hips. So option one, right foot can be right against the left heel. If you're not feeling enough of a stretch, you can send your right foot out. So my right heel is now in the same line as my right knee. That's quite an intense position. This is not necessarily better. It's just a deeper stretch. So if that feels good, feel free to stay here, and then you can come forward and down. And if none of these are working for you and right knee is just in pain, feel free to come to lie down and simply send your right ankle across your left thigh and feed your hand through the gap. So lots of options. Choose what resonates. Now wherever we are, gentle reminder again that in Yin Yoga, we are looking for a gentle sensation. The body will open when it feels safe to do so. So we are not here to push, strain, persuade, negotiate anything. We're here to close our eyes and simply listen to how the body responds. We're here creating a sacred space where we bow our heads down towards our heart and we say, who am I? Beyond my mind, which will always want to communicate, calculate, strategize. How am I truly feeling? The body never lies. The body is always on your side. So I invite you to deepen your breath here and really start to listen. Listening deeply with no judgment of the body, zero judgment of yourself. And continue to adjust whenever an adjustment is needed. And now, wherever you are, on your next exhale, can we relax the shoulders? On your next exhale, can we encourage for the lips to gently slide apart and let the tongue surrender into the lower part of the mouth. And try and stay with the physicality of the experience. If this is super intense and you're noticing you can't really fully breathe anymore, or you are mentally trying to move yourself away from the physical experience, then you've gone too deep too soon. the body responds with openness when it feels safe to do so. That's like exactly, Penny. So if it's too intense, please just come out a little, readjust exactly. That is the true wisdom of yin. Yin says, I listen. Yang says, I do. In yin, we release the analytical and we open to the intuitive, the felt, the sensed, the spacious. Few more moments here, you're doing so well. So again, in yin, we have this approach. It can look as if we're doing less, but on so many levels. Not only the physical or the emotional one, and the mental level. It is the one place where we're not trying to negotiate with how we are truly feeling. We are simply curious. How does it feel to be me when my eyes are closed and no one else is watching? Let's deepen the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, let. Exhale, go. Few more moments here, you're doing so well. It is not the body as such we are softening. Before anything else, it is the inner critic or the need to somehow perform, be in charge, keep up with appearances. Relax the shoulders and relax the belly. This is your sanctuary, your journey, and only you know what is truly right for you. Love is felt. It is not understood. You cannot think your way to love. We fall in love. Few more moments here, remembering how love feels. Take a nice deep, deep, deep breath in. And let it go. Another nice deep, deep, deep breath in. And let it go. Keeping your eyes closed, moving slowly and gently. Start to find your way back up. Just take your time. Maybe take your hands a little wider apart. See if you can open the chest a little bit. Maybe look up a little. Relax the jaw. Take a moment. Few breaths here. Of course, if this is too intense, feel free to come to lie on your back for a few moments. That's where we're going next anyway. But if this feels good, just a few more breaths with really opening up that chest. So we just fold it forward, so a gentle heart opener might just feel really comfortable. Take another breath in here. And let's invite in a nice big sigh. Gorgeous. Okay, from here, take the weight into the right sitting bone. If you're on a cushion, of course, take that away. Swing your left leg forward. We're just going to gently come to lie on our back for a brief moment, just to really allow for the body to receive all this new information. Every time you change the connective tissue, the fascia, which is what we do in yin, we really try and have a little moment of rest in between the postures. Each posture is like medicine. It flushes so much freshly oxygenated blood into those tight spaces. And so it's such a good moment to just consolidate and allow for the body to readjust to the new environment. I personally have my legs in the sky right now because it helps to release my lower back. But if that doesn't work for you, just keep your legs out along the floor. If your legs are in the sky, make sure it feels really good. You can bend your knees a little. So the legs in the sky is only to help the lower back release. So you can bend your knees as much as you need. Ah, nice, so good. And if the legs in the sky doesn't really work for you, if it doesn't feel like rest, please plant your feet on the floor instead. There we go. We're just going to take another few moments here. That's it exactly. If it feels good to have some gentle movements, so nice, Penny. Feel free to explore some gentle movements. Gorgeous there, yes, exactly. A few little sways can feel really good. Oh, so nice. Beautiful. Let's take a nice deep breath in. This time I know this is a bit random, but try and blubber your lips. So flutter your lips, because this really helps to release any tension, any masks we've had to wear in daily life. Helps to release the stress away from the face. So take a deep breath in. And just blubber it out, let it go. Take a breath in. And then let that go. Amazing. Okay, my loves. From here, let's plant the feet back down onto earth. And now if you know your hips are really tight and that sleeping swan just didn't suit you, if that's you, feel free to stay on the ground and just place your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Feed your left arm through the gap, and that's you done. But if the sleeping swan felt really good, then come back up with me and we will set up on the other side. Yeah, so if you're coming up with me, we are finding our way up onto hands and knees once again. This time it's the left knee we're sending forward, so I'm sending my left knee forward behind my left wrist, and then I'm going to swing that left foot towards the right a little bit. My left foot is in front of my right thigh, and then I'm going to gently ease that right leg down. Again, making sure my left knee is happy. If your left sitting bone is in the sky, again, you can place that cushion underneath the left buttock. And it could also feel good for some of you. It might feel nice to have a bolster in front of you so that you can lie over something. So it might feel really comfortable. Yeah, exactly. Nice, Sandrine. So again, set yourself up in a way that feels really comfortable. Especially also remember always that no two sides are the same. So you might need a very different setup on this side, and that is completely normal. Our bodies are not the same. Left side will be very different to your right. You may notice it's easier to open the hip, but maybe the glute is tighter. So really just pay attention to how your body responds. So nice. And again, if you're not feeling enough of a stretch, remember you can always send that left heel up. So the left heel is in the same line as your left knee. So see how you feel. And then once again, let's commit to stillness. Stillness is the fertile ground, it's the soil. Stillness is the container in which we can jump into and be held, supported, and transformed. Let each inhale bring you gentle relaxation, guidance, inspiration. And allow for each exhale to cleanse you, detoxify you, restore you. Breathe in what you need. Breathe out what you don't. Now, by yourself, breathe and listen. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. Another nice deep breath into any tender spaces. Give it a sigh. Slowly, slowly start to find your way back up. Take your time. Again, if it feels good, maybe open your heart to the sky, maybe gently look up. Obviously be super mindful of how this pose affects you. And then whenever you're ready, take the weight into the left sitting bone. We are going to invite the right leg to come forward. And this time, have a cushion nearby if you have one. But we are all going to come to lie down onto our backs. Give your legs a nice big hug. And gentle rock from side to side. Really take your time here. Just notice what you notice. Relax the jaw. It can feel nice to gently circle the legs. You can have knees together or direct the legs apart in two nice big individual circles. Let's reverse the action as well. And again, move gently, move mindfully. Move with so much compassion for your body, for your heart, your mind, for everything you're going through. And from here, let's plant the feet back down to earth. And once again, for a moment, let's just extend the legs away from the body. Take a moment to really just land here in our practice. I invite you to plant your hands in an upside down pyramid. So thumbs and index fingers are touching, thumbs touching, index finger touching, like an upside down pyramid. The pointy part of the pyramid pointing downwards towards your pelvic floor. And then plant that upside down pyramid, symbolic again of our yin energy, inviting our mind, our body, our emotions to drop in and down. To release this idea that we need to carry it all. With every exhale, invite yourself to collapse in and down. Release and let go. You are safe. You are loved. You are doing more than enough. And you are exactly where you need to be. Take a nice, refreshing breath in. And a cleansing sigh out. Take a breath in. And this time, let go of everything. Release and let go. From here, give your belly a little massage so the right palm is flat onto belly. And with my left hand, I'm guiding that flat palm in a circular direction. Doesn't matter what way, but just a gentle little massage for our digestive system here. If you notice any tender spots, feel free to stay there, have a few breaths in and out. And again, really focusing on the exhalations, especially the area around the hip bones. Notice what you notice there. Take another deep breath in and let it go. Fantastic. And then with the hands, palm of hands on top of your hips, where the hip flexors are. The hip flexors are those very strong tendons / muscles that connect your legs to your torso. So give those places a nice little massage. And then shake out your hands, let it go. Plant your fingertips to your temples And offer your temples a little massage. We hold so much stress in our face, so giving ourselves this little massage can really help to remind ourselves what peace feels like. Choosing relaxation even in the midst of chaos. Run your fingertips down towards the jawline, relax the jaw. And again, offer the jawline some nice comfort, some love, some companionship. Remind the jawline what relaxation feels like. Inhaling, let. Exhale, go. And then from here, go ahead and hug your left knee into the chest. Give your left knee a well-deserved hug. And let's send that left leg across the body to the right, finding our way into a spinal twist. The right hand can land on top of your left thigh. The left arm extends out towards the left-hand side. And now, it might feel nice to place a cushion either below the left knee or perhaps underneath your left arm. Notice what you notice and find that thing that feels just right. Few breaths here. Release and let go. Yeah, so nice, Astra, there as well. See if you can let the left palm face up towards the sky if that feels okay. And you can also explore having the left arm higher up towards the left ear or further down away from the body if that feels better. So notice what you notice and take a few breaths here. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. And now the deep, refreshing breath in. Take a huge sigh out. Moving slowly, hug your left knee back into the chest, give it a squeeze. Notice what you notice. Gently extend your left leg away from the body. And let's invite the right leg into the chest. Give your right leg a nice big squeeze. Take your time here. And send that right leg across the body to the left. Right arm out to the right, and again you can invite a cushion underneath your right leg or perhaps underneath your right arm. And again, have a little explore. Maybe send your right arm higher up or further down. Find the space that feels just right. And then close your eyes. Fall in love. And for a few moments, let this experience be more than enough. Listen to your body. With every exhale, meet and embrace your heart. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. In your own wonderful time, keep your eyelids closed and heavy and find your way into a really comfortable position of your choice. You may prefer to hug your knees into your chest. Give that lower back some love. You could come into a very brief, happy baby again, just to help elongate and release lower back. Take a few breaths here, in and out through the belly. Feel the belly rise on the inhale. And feel the belly fall on the exhale. One more inhale. Long, slow exhale out. And then finally, if you have more time, feel free to extend your legs away from you. Set yourself up for a super lovingly deep restorative shavasana. You can place a cushion behind the back of the thighs to really rest that lower back down, maybe a nice blanket. You can place maybe a little t-shirt over your eyelids, or if you don't have anything, you can place your hands on top of your eyelids and just allow for the gentle weight of your hands to ever so gently remind the eyes what peace feels like. When there's less movement of your eyes, you're sending a clear signal to the brain and the nervous system. You can rest now. There is no need to scan or plan. I am exactly where I need to be. This is what peace feels like. Relax the shoulders. Surrender the shoulders to the earth. Relax the belly. Let the thigh bones get very heavy inside of your hip sockets. Surrender the knees, the calves, the feet. Surrender the arms. Surrender your hands and let go of any hands you've been carrying, holding or supporting. Let it go. Set them free and set yourself free to be. And finally, surrender your entire practice into the hands of Mother Earth. Welcome home, beautiful souls. If you have more time, I really invite you to stay here for as long as you can, enjoying a really well-deserved, nice long shavasana. If you need to finish on time, you can quietly move toes and fingers and find your way up into a seat. But if you do have the time, I really recommend you stay here for as long as you can. To everyone who is choosing to stay down, I just send you all my love. Enjoy, release, rest. I'll see you soon again. To those that are coming up into seated, we are just going to close very silently by bowing down to the heart. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaste. Thank you so much. So much love to you all. Good night, my loves.